SelectArt.in warmly welcomes you to its monthly interview series, The Artist of the Month. We are very privileged to have a senior and renowned artist like Ramesh Aundhkar as our Artist of the Month.
During the pandemic in August 2020, Ramesh Aundhkar did something unique and a first of its kind globally. It was the time of Ganesh festival and Mr. Aundhkar was making a sketch. When he finished the composition, he noticed it could be seen from four sides. And from each side, the sketch showed a different visual element. Each sketch that he did during the 10 days of Ganesh festival, he would observe a similar pattern. That the Lord Ganesh's position was different, surrounding images were different, the size and look was also different. This was truly a one of its kind art which he had developed. This is what we call as his 4D technique. Let us now hear from the artist himself about how he was blessed with this unique technique.
Four-dimensional or dynamic art is a just accident. Happened in August 2020, doing sketches and posting them on Instagram or Facebook. So one day I started with a blank paper, put few dots on it, joined them by straight line, zigzag line, wavy line, and started filling those blank spaces with design, some sort of design, like doodling or scribbling, same thing, or putting lines and triangles and squares or cross, etc. And I left it for some urgent call came, attending that call. And when I came back to my paper, I saw Ganesha in that scribbling, doodling, whatever I did unintentionally. And there I felt this is something new. Previously I was doing intentionally having some subject in my mind. This is what happened or appeared on my paper or it is a manifestation. So I took it as a God's grace to me and completed that Ganesha. Next day again happened same thing. This time different type of Ganesha appeared. And this happened about 10-15 days during the Ganesh festival only. One after another, Ganeshas were appearing on my paper without my intention. My intention was not there to draw a Ganesha. And all these Ganeshas were very, very different than Ganeshas drawn by many previous painters. So that's how I started this four-dimensional art. One day in that Ganesha, while looking from another point, another side of paper, I saw something else, like a bicycle or something. From seeing horizontal side, I saw a rickshaw puller of Calcutta. And reversing that side, I saw a unicorn running and a hunter is sitting on it. So that was the change. Before that also, one another drawing happened where four side everything was different. And I sent that drawing to India Book of Record. So India Book of Record asked me, what is the proof that you had done it? So send us a video so that we can give you a certificate that this is your art form is a unique art form. Ganesha on peacock, then reverse family transition on bicycle, horizontally a rickshaw puller of Calcutta, and reverse horizontal a unicorn and a hunter. This thing was also just happened. I didn't have any intention of doing Ganesha or doing a family on bicycle or doing a hunter on unicorn or a rickshaw puller of Calcutta. All this came manifested on their own without my intention. Whatever those lines, the texture is there, I have done it primarily. From that only I get suggestions. So here you can do a human figure, or here you can do a unicorn, or here you can do a bicycle. Like that, it is automatic. There is no intention as such. In September 13 to October 13, 2021, this show was happened in Spain in Altagora Art Gallery of Seville City. Seville City is also cultural center of Spain. There onwards, I am getting invitation from various galleries abroad to do exhibitions or participate in webinar. After that, this exhibition, I was invited by Art Educators Lounge from USA to present this style to their audience. I presented that PPT to Art Educators Lounge, USA. So it was well appreciated. Then few magazines of USA also contacted me. So they have also published my this dynamic art in their publications. In Indian art publishers also are there. One is from Belgaum Art Affairs. One is from Delhi Canvas. I'm getting good admiration from various institutes and galleries.
What a fascinating journey Mr. Aundhkar has had, beginning from a very small village without any infrastructure to achieving his dream of becoming a renowned artist with his unique style and technique. A classic example of how talent, perseverance, and blessings of Almighty can marshal one towards achieving their ultimate goal. His story will serve as an inspiration for several young artists and encourage them to dream the impossible and achieve it.